Hey, what's going on, you guys? My name is Kimmy. I am a Bigo live streamer. I'm also an agency leader on Bigo Live. I'm making this video to really give you guys a rundown and a clear understanding of how Bigo works. I know a lot of people get taken advantage of when they come onto this app. I don't want that to happen anymore. So I really hope that this video does numbers so that you guys are a lot more informed about what you're getting yourself into when you become an official host on Bigo Live. So on that note, let's get into it. All right, so Bigo. For those who don't know what Bigo is, it's basically an application that you can download on your phone and you can live stream wherever, whenever. I don't know about whatever. So they do have some rules as far as what you cannot stream. Adult content, drugs, violence, and the list carries on, but those are the main three that they don't want you to stream. So the nice part about Bigo is you can make money going live if your content's good enough. How you make money on Bigo is similar to how street performers make money in LA and New York City. They're performing and they're relying on pedestrians. You're going to be giving content on Bigo and you're going to be relying on your viewers who come into your room and they see you. So that is how you make money on Bigo Live. Now, there are two types of streamers. You have the streamers who downloaded Bigo Live, they created an account. Once they create their account, they start going live immediately and you can make money that way on Bigo. However, the other type of streamer is an official streamer on Bigo Live. The official streamers on Bigo Live get a few extra perks that the unofficial streamers do not receive. For example, official streamers receive monthly salary. Official streamers also have access to exclusive events that can give them a lot more exposure than the unofficial streamers. Official streamers also are in agencies. You have to be in an agency to be an official live streamer on Bigo Live. The purpose of an agency is to help you get the ball rolling on Bigo Live as an official streamer. So you have somebody that is supposed to help you with your content and help you start progressing and growing as an official streamer on Bigo Live. Now, that takes me into agencies. So agencies on Bigo. Bigo does not screen who they're giving agencies to. How I got my agency, I actually networked my way to getting an agency. I had to work really hard networking. And what I did was I started talking to some of the top hosts, the biggest hosts on the app, and networked with them. And eventually they referred me to Bigo to be an agency leader, and that's how I got my agency. It had nothing to do with my credentials. It had nothing to do with my resume. It had nothing to do with my experience. However, I am qualified for this job. I literally teach and lead people for a living. So it kind of worked out really great for me. This is what I do. But because they do not screen, that is something that you guys really want to remember. Because although I'm qualified for this, there are other agency leaders who aren't qualified to be an agency leader, but they are. There are some agency leaders who did the exact same thing that I did. They networked their way up and they got their agency, and unfortunately, they were not qualified. So with that being said, you do have agency leaders on Bigo who don't really know how to guide you, who may not be as professional as they need to be. And those are two really important key factors to your success on Bigo. That is not to say that there are not other good agencies out there. So I just want to make that clear. Bigo does have good agencies. Not all of them are equipped for the job. So you guys make sure you are asking questions when you get approached by an agency, making sure you guys are shopping around and not going to the first agency that approaches you. Make sure you guys are asking questions. How long have you been doing this? What are some of the benefits of joining your agency? Do you have a resume or something? Do you have reviews? Just like when you guys are job hunting, right? You should never allow the company to just question you down and you not come with questions yourself. You need to question that company to make sure that they deserve you. Make sure that that company, that agency is prepared to help you and guide you the way you need to be helped and guided. It's the same thing on Bigo. You guys ask questions. Do not let agencies take advantage of you. So if you do want to be an official streamer on Bigo, make sure you guys that you are extremely careful when you are selecting an agency, because these are semi-permanent placements. When you select an agency, You are there, and it's going to be extremely hard for you guys to get removed from that agency if you end up not liking it. So I would suggest you guys to come to mine. I'm not gonna lie, I am humble, but I'm confident that I do my job right. I'm very efficient, I'm very professional, I'm very fun, and I will hold you guys accountable. Accountability is really big on here. If you guys are truly interested, check out my Instagram to start. Look at the reviews on my Instagram. I do have some people that were great enough to leave me video reviews on their experience with me and Euphoria Agency. However you guys want to communicate, all my communications are down in the bio section of this video. So the other thing you want to know about joining an agency on Bigo is agency leaders have access to your money. Your agency leader may have access to your funds. If they do not have access to your funds, at some point they probably will. Before agency leaders had access to funds, it was Bigo who would actually send the funds directly to live streamers. The agencies did not touch their money. Bigo changed the process, so now they send the money to the agency leaders, and then the agency sends it to their streamers. So if an agency leader sees that, oh, this month you made $3,000 on Bigo. Ooh, you made $3,000 this month. I'm gonna take that $3,000 and I'm gonna deposit it into my account. There have been horror stories on Bigo about agency leaders taking money from streamers. It's been a thing. Bigo has cleaned it up. Make sure you guys are joining good agencies. Do not join an agency just because they're cool people or just because they have large numbers on Bigo. Just because somebody has a huge following on Bigo Live does not mean that they are going to be able to teach you how to do what they do. There is an art to teaching. Not everybody knows how to teach. Again, I'm gonna promote my agency. Yes, I am. I'm very proud of my progress. I'm very proud of my team. I would never take anyone's money. And I know that I can help you guys be successful on Bigo. So once you find a good agency for yourself, the next step is gonna be for you to audition to become an official streamer on Bigo. So Bigo Live requires auditions. They wanna make sure you're gonna be a good fit for the platform if they're gonna be paying you salary. So your agency leader is gonna set up a time and a date for you to audition. On that day, you just wanna make sure you're live 15 minutes before your audition starts. So if you are not early, you are late. And Bigo is really strict about that rule, so make sure you guys are going live early. During the audition, they're gonna be looking for Wi-Fi quality, making sure you have good Wi-Fi. They're gonna make sure you're not using a VPN. VPNs are not allowed. They're gonna make sure that you have engaging quality content, entertaining content. They don't want anyone boring on Bigo. So when you audition, make sure you're coming and telling people about yourself, showing your skills, your talents, if any. And if you don't have any talents, that is okay. Personality sells on Bigo. Pretty girls sell on Bigo. Really attractive guys work on Bigo. So you don't really have to have a talent, but if you do, it's always a plus. So you go through the audition. Once the audition is over, your agency leader will tell you if you passed or failed. Usually the results come in the same day, usually late that night. It could be the next day, just be patient. Once you pass your audition, your agency should be providing you with some type of training or orientation of some sort. If they don't, so for my agency, I put together a orientation that's held on Zoom. We go over the basics of Bigo. It's very interactive. People are asking questions. We're having fun. I'm going over the basic information that you need to know to start off. I don't want to overwhelm people with way too much information. In my orientation, I just go over the basics, and then I work one-on-one with my team after orientation, and I teach people on a one-on-one basis. However your agency does orientation and training is fine as long as it's getting done somehow. We should totally not be just throwing you out there to the wolves and saying, go figure it out. But there are some agencies that do that. So be careful of the agency that you join. I also train other agencies' new people when they come in. I'm kind of a third-party trainer. I train 7 different agencies' new hosts whenever they pass their audition. You really need to go to someone who has your best interest in mind and is passionate about your growth on Bigo. And honestly, you guys, you can tell that in so many different ways when you run into an agency. Are they being really short? Are they impulsively trying to get you to sign up for their agency without giving you information on how this works? Are they selling you a dream? You can make $24,000 on Bigo every month. They're not lying. They're also not telling you how hard it is. You can make money like that on a lot of different social media platforms, but you guys have to understand that that is not easy. While you're live streaming, some agencies will actually try to recruit you by sending you money. They'll bribe you with money and gifts while you're live streaming, hoping that you join their agency. These are all red flags, you guys. Like, if they're not able to speak to you and get you to join that way, nah, don't trust it. If you guys are not really interested in becoming an official live streamer on Bigo, you can also make money recruiting for agencies. For example, I have a few recruiters who literally just go around different apps, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, whatever apps, and they look for people who have potential, and then they reach out and they see if these people want to become live streamers on Bigo, and they send them to my agency. If these individuals make money, the recruiters make money as well. So if you guys are interested in making money that way on Bigo, that is an option too. I plan to put more videos on here to guide people who are already on the app attempting to make money live streaming. Stay tuned. Thank you guys so much for watching, and ciao.